Hello and welcome to another Supernaturally Healthy blog. I am Kezia Hall, I'm a holistic health coach. I run Supernaturally Healthy, and today we're going to talk about one of my most favourite topics, which is the subject of bloating and the reasons that you could be bloated every single day. And I'm going to share all that I have learnt with you because I like to think of myself as the queen of bloating. I feel like I've spent most of my life looking pregnant when I haven't been pregnant, and just ending the day with this increasingly distended, hot and hard tummy. And over the years, as I've learned to heal my digestion, heal my gut, eat real food, and really heal and nourish myself, I no longer am the queen of bloatedness, and I'm here to share with you the 4 reasons that you could be bloated and what the heck you can do about it. So let's just dive in. So number 1, the reason you could be bloated is that your gut is damaged, and what I mean by your gut is from your mouth until your butt. And so, your stomach, your intestines, all of that sort of stuff, is if that is inflamed, if that is damaged, if there's an imbalance in there in any sort of way, then that can lead to a lot of bloating. And one of the primary ways that you want to make sure that you really nourish your gut is by really populating it with as many good bacteria as possible. So you really want your gut is filled with something like over 2 kilograms of bacteria, yeast and fungus that it needs to thrive. So if you're really struggling with bloatedness, it could be that you're struggling to have that diversity of bacteria and yeast within your gut, and that really impacts digestion, impacts all sorts of different things. So making sure you get some good bacteria in you through things like fermented foods, like sauerkraut, kefir, kombucha, that sort of stuff, or a really good probiotic, therapeutic strength probiotic can be really, really helpful. So that's reason number 1. If your gut is damaged, then you're going to be bloated most days. Reason number 2 could be if you are stressed. If you're stressed all the time, whether with work, with kids, with life, whatever it is, then that's not just an emotional response, that's a physiological response your body has, meaning your stomach acid gets reduced. You produce certain hormones that kind of channel your body away from digestion and into like running away from the bear that your body thinks, is chasing after you in that stressful time. So if you're getting stressed every day and you're not able to manage that stress, then chances are you're not going to be digesting properly and you're going to feel bloated at the end of the day. So tip number 3, or reason number 3 for why you might be bloated all the time, is that you have low stomach acid. Now this is linked to the previous reason around stress. So stress can reduce your stomach acid production, but also different bacteria overgrowths, different health conditions can mean that you are not producing adequate amounts of stomach acid. And this is really key. It's a really important foundation for lasting health. If you aren't producing enough stomach acid, then you're not digesting food properly, you're not getting the vitamins and minerals you need, you're allowing kind of more foreign bad bacteria into your body that could cause infections and all that kind of, and low immunity. So it's really important that you have low stomach acid, and one way that you can really help increase stomach acid is by not drinking when you have your meals. That makes a big difference, because if you drink water, then you dilute the stomach acid you're producing. And again, adding some fermented foods like sauerkraut can be really, really helpful for your stomach acid. And reason number 4 for why you could be bloated all the time and every day is that you don't chew your food properly. Digestion starts right here in the mouth. It doesn't start in your stomach, it doesn't start in your intestines. It starts right here. So if you take like 3 bites and then swallow, that's not going to help your body. That's not a great way to start digestion. So if you find that you just wolf down food, I would encourage you just at your meal times to try and just double the amount of times you chew. So right now, if you only chew 3 times, aim for 6. If you chew 5 times, aim for 10. And you want to really digest and chew your food as properly and thoroughly as you can. And this really also helps with your mindfulness around eating, so that you can eat in a really mindful way. It means you're fuller for longer, and ultimately really helps to ease digestion. Ultimately, I think regular bloating often does come down to kind of some sort of gut imbalance, whether that's IBS, whether it's intolerance to sort of food, whether you've got a lack of diversity in your bacteria, whether low stomach acid, whether you've not managed your stress responses and that's impacting your gut. It ultimately comes down to that, but those are the most common reasons that I find with my clients. And in terms of what to do about it, then here are my 3 top tips of what you could do to reduce the bloating. Tip number 1, add fermented foods. So you'll find links on my blog at supernaturallyhealthy.co.uk of the different recipes and stuff to add. So that makes a massive, massive difference. Number 2 is aim to have 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw apple cider vinegar diluted in water every day, and especially before meals. And tip number 3 is go gluten-free. That often makes such a difference with bloating, and if you want help with that, then make sure you head over and join my Flourish e-course and community, because I coach you through step-by-step how to create one sugar-free and gluten-free life that will honestly help your body heal and thrive, and you'll just feel a million times better because everyone in my Flourish community does. So I hope that is helpful, and let me know in the comments below what are the things that make you bloated, you know, what are the things that really upset your stomach, or any other questions you have around this whole area. Otherwise, I will look forward to chatting to you soon. Make sure you join my tribe, and I will see you very soon, lovely.